Alright, forget the tour buses, ditch the queues, and let's make a pact to ignore every landmark you've already seen on 1,000 postcards. What if the real England, the one with genuine, straight-up magic, is hiding just off the main road, waiting for someone like you to find it? Today, we're not doing the Tower of London. We're not doing Stonehenge. We're going on a proper adventure to uncover 6 of England's best-kept secrets. We're talking about enchanting castles, bizarre grottos, and stunning natural wonders that you just won't find in a normal travel guide. These are the spots whispered about by locals, the places they try to keep for themselves. So, if you're ready to see a side of England that's a bit more mysterious, a lot more magical, and infinitely more memorable, let's do this. Number 1, Castle Combe, Wiltshire. Our first secret is often called the prettiest village in England, and you know what? That might actually be selling it short. Welcome to Castle Combe in Wiltshire. Walking into this village feels like you've fallen straight into a history book. Tucked away in the southern Cotswolds, Castle Combe is a medieval village frozen in time. It's built almost entirely from that gorgeous, honey-colored Cotswold stone, and the historic heart of the village has remained virtually unchanged since the 1600s. That's why it feels so completely, beautifully untouched by the modern world. This timeless look hasn't escaped Hollywood's notice. The village has been a backdrop for films like War Horse and the original Dr. Dolittle. But beyond the movie set good looks, there's a real history you can feel. You can almost hear the echoes of its past, from its beginnings as a British hill fort and a Roman settlement, to its heyday as a major hub for the wool trade. The weavers lived in these exact cottages, their lives powered by the Brook River that still trickles through the village. As you wander past the 13th century St. Andrew's Church or stand by the Old Market Cross, you stop being a tourist and start feeling like a time traveler. This place is a powerful reminder that England's deepest beauty is often found in its quietest corners. Number 2, Shell Grotto, Margate. From a village that is postcard perfect, we're now heading to something completely different. A total and utter mystery hidden under the streets of a seaside town. This is the Shell Grotto of Margate, and it is one of the strangest, most baffling places in the whole country. It was found by pure accident in 1835 when a local man was digging a duck pond. What he uncovered is a mind-bending subterranean world. Winding underground passages open into chambers where the walls are covered in unbelievably intricate mosaics, made from millions of seashells. We're talking an estimated 4.6 million shells, cockles, oysters, mussels, you name it, all arranged in mesmerizing patterns of suns, stars, and symbols. But here's the truly wild part: nobody has a clue who built it, when, or why. There are 0 historical records. None. The discovery has kicked off endless debate. Was it an ancient pagan temple? A secret clubhouse for a group like the Knights Templar? Or maybe just an insanely elaborate project by a rich eccentric who had way too much time on his hands? Every theory is compelling. Some say the cement is like that used by the Romans, others note that sunlight hits a dome in the structure perfectly on the spring equinox, hinting at some astronomical calendar. But every theory has holes, and the grotto isn't talking. Walking through here is to be surrounded by breathtaking art, and an overwhelming sense of what on earth am I looking at? It's a true English enigma. Number 3, St. Nectan's Glen, Cornwall. Okay, let's leave the man-made mysteries behind and get lost in the ancient, mystical heart of Cornwall. Our next secret is a place of deep natural and spiritual beauty, a sanctuary hidden away in a rare Atlantic temperate rainforest. Welcome to St. Nectan's Glen. The journey to get there is part of the experience. You walk for about a mile along the Treviolet River, surrounded by ancient green woodland so precious it's been named a site of special scientific interest. And the reward at the end of the path? St. Nectan's Cave, an absolutely spectacular 60-foot waterfall that has blasted a hole right through the slate, creating a perfect circular window for the water to pour through into a calm pool below. For centuries, this has been seen as one of Britain's most sacred sites. Legend has it that the 6th century St. Nectan lived here as a hermit and would ring a silver bell to warn ships away from the dangerous coastline during storms. Today, the site is decorated with ribbons, crystals, and little stacks of stones left by visitors, each one a small prayer or a wish, adding to the almost tangible feeling of peace. Whether you're here for the legends of King Arthur's knights, who are said to have visited the glen, or just for the sheer power of nature, you can't deny this place has a special energy. It's where England's secrets are whispered by waterfalls and guarded by ancient trees. Number 4, Cathedral Cave, Lake District. If our last stop was about spiritual calm, this next one is all about raw, epic drama. We're heading north to the magnificent Lake District, but we're skipping the busy lakeshores and hiking to a place that looks like it was ripped from a fantasy novel. This is Cathedral Cave. You'll find it near Little Langdale. Now, this isn't a natural cave, it's the main chamber of an old slate quarry, now looked after by the National Trust. After a beautiful walk, you enter through a short, dark tunnel. You'll definitely want your phone torch for this bit. But the moment you emerge into the main cavern is one of those jaw-on-the-floor travel moments you'll never forget. The chamber is huge, soaring 40 feet high. A massive rock pillar stands in the center holding up the roof, and high above, a huge hole to the sky acts as a natural skylight, bathing the cave in this incredible, ethereal glow. Nature is slowly taking back this industrial site, with ferns and greenery tumbling in from above. It honestly feels like a subterranean cathedral. For the adventurous, there's a whole network of smaller tunnels leading off from the main chamber just waiting to be explored. It's a dream for photographers and a paradise for explorers. It's a powerful mix of the Lake District's industrial past and the absolute beauty of nature reclaiming its territory. Number 5, Little Venice, London. You might think every English secret is buried deep in the countryside. But what if one of the most charming and peaceful spots was hiding in plain sight, right in the heart of one of the world's busiest cities? Say hello to Little Venice in London. Seriously, forget the frantic energy of central London. Here, where the Grand Union and Regent's Canals meet, is a tranquil waterside neighborhood that feels a world away. The area was supposedly nicknamed by the poet Robert Browning, who lived nearby and was reminded of the famous Italian city. Instead of streets, you have quiet towpaths perfect for a stroll. Instead of buses, you have colorful narrowboats bobbing on the water, many of them quirky floating homes with little gardens on their roofs. You can follow the canal all the way to Regent's Park or the buzz of Camden Market, watching this completely different side of London life drift by. There are charming waterside pubs, like the Bridge House, a puppet theatre on a barge, and even a floating cafe. Little Venice is a beautiful contradiction, an oasis of calm in a chaotic metropolis. It's proof that even in the places you think you know, there are always secrets hiding, if you just know where to look. Number 6, Crystal Grotto, Painshill Park, Surrey. For our grand finale, we are literally stepping inside a fairy tale. Hidden within the stunning 18th century landscape garden of Painshill Park in Surrey is a creation so fantastical, it feels like it was built by magic. This is the Crystal Grotto. Created by a man named Charles Hamilton in the 1760s, this grotto was built for one reason, to inspire awe and wonder. And let me tell you, it works. From the outside, it looks like a strange, rocky island on the lake. But when you step inside, you're transported to a dazzling, underground water world. The walls and ceilings of this winding cave are covered in hundreds of thousands of sparkling crystals. Quartz, gypsum, calcite, and fluorite are all embedded into the structure, hanging like glittering stalactites over shimmering pools of water. Light filters in through cleverly placed openings, hitting the crystals and water and creating this absolutely mesmerizing, otherworldly glow. This place is a masterpiece of design, which, after falling into ruin, has been painstakingly restored to its former glory. Standing inside feels like you've stumbled into a pirate's treasure cave or a mermaid's secret lair. It is pure, unadulterated magic and the perfect, sparkling end to our journey through England's hidden gems. So there you have it, 6 of England's most amazing, off-the-beaten-path secrets. From the timeless streets of Castle Combe to the fairy tale sparkle of the Crystal Grotto, these are the kinds of places that make you feel like you've really discovered something. But this is just the start. England is packed with hidden wonders, and I want to hear about the ones you found. What's your favorite hidden gem? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and you might just give us the idea for our next adventure. If you had fun ditching the guidebooks with us today, give this video a thumbs up and, more importantly, hit that subscribe button for more hidden gems and travel secrets. We have so much more to explore together. Until next time, keep looking for the magic that's just off the map. Thanks for watching.